To the soapery, and you are just in time to join me. It's like Christmas to me. This is the pumpkin gut soap and the patchouli. No, it's called Black Eyed Susan. And it is like Christmas in here. Oh, how exciting. So what I have here is pumpkin has a little bit of charcoal, and the apple has this ruby red mica, and we're going to cut it. So this is my favorite part, is unmolding the soap. So if you want to join, come along and see how we cut it. I have a video that shows me making this soap. So we've got pumpkin guts and fall harvest here. Now here is the Black Eyed Susan. This is a patchouli orange soap, and it has some poppy seeds in it. Now I just tried it this time. I put the poppy seeds on the top, and as you can see, they all just fell off. So I'm going to have to put more in the bar. Now, I started making hot process soap in 2015 to support a mission project that God called me to go to Haiti. And He's still calling me to go to Haiti. So I sell soap to support missions and missionaries. If you would like to buy a bar of soap, they are $5 a bar if you get them from me. Or 6 for $30 with free U.S. shipping. Or locally, 7 for $30. You get a free bar if you buy 6 bars. So let's go ahead and start cutting. Now there are a couple of things I do on my channel, and one of them is I make amateur videos showing people how to make hot process soap. So if you are interested in hot process soap making, I've got a hole there. This is the pumpkin guts, and this is what I call a soap scrap sample. It's a piece. So I'm going to do that, and I'm going to do it on the other side so you can see. So in my pumpkin soap, oh, you don't have a very good view. We have a hole, first of all, which is a sample, so say thank you when you get a gift. We have a charcoal plop swirl. And because it has a lot of vanillin, I think it is, or vanilla, it's going to turn a brown color. So we'll see how that charcoal holds out. Now, the first batch of these soaps are going to be available for $6 a bar at Good Life Nutrition Center because I have my first wholesale account. And they ordered some it's not spring, it's fall. They ordered some fall soaps. So I made these up to take them over there. And soaps at Good Life Nutrition Center, which is actually across the street. It's called Good Life. It's in Marion, Illinois. It's south of Kentucky Fried Chicken, and it's north of Little Caesars Pizza. Okay, so this is the apple, and those bars will be $6 at Good Life. If you want to get them from me, they're $5 each. This is the fall harvest. Let me get you a little closer. It has a glittery, it looks pretty good. I'm actually happy with it. It's the ruby red mica from Steph's Micas and More, and if you're interested in soap making supplies, I recommend her on the web. Okay, so the apple side and the pumpkin side, and now I'm going to cut the bars into, well, they will be 115 to 120 grams so that they will eventually weigh 95 grams. So if you want to hang out for that, you can, but I also wanted to show you the soap scrap samples. So what I've got in front of you is part of my cleanup. And I make soap in hot process lye soap in crock pots. And today is the next day, so I'm going to be cleaning up. Now this is the pumpkin. So I'm going to change plans here. I made the pumpkin soap in here and the apple in here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to scrape out all of these pieces, and I'm going to put them in a little bag. So we'll start with this one. And this is a soap scrap sample. To use it, you are just going to get the whole entire thing wet. And I love to give these away as a gift. So this gift, we can call it about a value of about $2, and it's a sample that you can try, but I love to just give them away. Now, the other thing is sometimes I give them away, I give these little bars away, and what you can do when you can break it in half and put it in here yourself, or if you buy a bar of soap, when you get down to that, that little piece of soap, you can put it in the organza bag, and that way you get the whole use out of it. In order to use a soap scrap sample, you just use the whole thing. And what I do, you get the whole thing wet, you lather your hands, and then I keep mine on a washcloth or a soap holder to keep it dry. And then you just pitch it when you're done, or you can reuse it if that doesn't float your boat. So I've got all these extra crumbles for my batches. And I'm going to get my sheet ready. I have all kinds of crumbles left. This is my, I forgot, county fair, state fair, Fruit Looped, lavender, and goat milk. So once I get I have so many samples, that I'd like to give away, and I don't have them ready. But when I do, that's how you use them. Soap making is actually a gift with a lot of prayer. So I do this as a ministry and a way to raise money. So it is a gift to you, and I'm praying for you. Okay, so if you are interested in making soap, I have a playlist that is called Mumsy Soap School. And my goal is to be able to train you so you can make your own batch of soap if you are interested, and you can make it in your own home. If you are not interested in making your own soap, I do custom batches for starting at $33 for about a 2-pound batch. I have to measure it exactly, which can be negotiated. I also teach soap making classes in your space. And these are the steps that it takes to complete hot process soap making. And if you have any questions, you can email me at penny_nelson@yahoo.com. I do have a wonderful recipe that I would be willing to share. So with that, we are going to go ahead and finish cutting. In that book you saw, that's where I keep the secret recipes. Just kidding, I don't have any secrets. So we're going to go ahead and cut this. Now what I do, the difference between hot process and cold process soap making is hot process soap you can use right away. Now it is going to dry out a little bit more, and so I measure it accordingly, but you can go ahead and use this right away. So I'm going to weigh these bars at about 115 to 120 grams, and then when they're fully dry, they will... Where's my paper that tells me that? It's missing, but it's okay. All right, you're in the frame. Okay, let's see what we got here. I'd rather have it be too big than too little today. Okay, let's see. Too little, 95 grams, 92. So, as you can see, this soap cutter, which I'm very grateful that my husband got me, does not have any measurements on it. So we just gotta kind of eyeball it. So let's see what we got here. Oh, 121. Oh my gosh. It's very nice. The sparkly is very nice. I don't know if you can see it. Not bad. Okay, so we're on the apple side. And then we just go on, so forth and so on. Now in this batch, 123, okay, very good. In this batch, what I've done, I'm going to cut a few and bring you back because I have both of them here. I am really pretty happy with the way that mica turned out. Now I am wondering how much it is going to discolor brown, but you can see it has a rusty fall feeling to it, the apple. Okay, now I'm going to go to the pumpkin gut side and cut over here and measure. Okay. the pumpkin guts. Now both the pumpkin guts has the activated charcoal in it, but both of them have a little bit of oatmeal in them, so that's going to give them a little different feeling. Okay, it's 1:15, but I'm going to cut it, make it just a smidgen bigger because I want you to get a generous bar. Okay, we need 6 of those for Good Life Nutrition Center because they made their order. If you want a bar of pumpkin guts, you had better comment right now because I do not have very many. I did not split my batch very well. I might have to make a whole nother batch. You know, the best way to make a video is to turn off all the fans and all the noise in the room, but it makes for a very hot soap cutting. Okay, well, we're doing good. We are doing good. Now some of these bars in the middle are a little bit of both, so I thought you might be interested in that. Okay, we've got there's 6 for Good Life. Let me see how many bars I've got after that. Still good sized. And I don't, oops, let me weigh that again. I don't cut down the sides because I figure the first time you use it with your washcloth, you know, you can bevel it down because then I just have to throw that away and waste it, and I can't stand to waste. So there are some that are going to be a little bit of both. That's what I'm thinking. And those are going to be gifts. So we haven't reached those yet, but we're getting close because that star that I have there is kind of my halfway mark. Okay, I wonder if I can get one more out. I wonder if it's completely pumpkin. Okay, and I also tried to see, it's still completely pumpkin. I also wanted to see if the orange jimmies would work, and it appears that they have. Okay, so now what we have is couple of both bars. I probably should make those littler. No, I should go back the other way and cut the rest of the apple. So I've reached the last bar that I'm really sure is apple, and then the rest I'm going to do as samples. So I've got 5 bars of pumpkin available and 10 bars of apple available. So let's go ahead and make these. These are going to kind of be both, I think. Yep, see, it's got red on that side and it's got charcoal on that side. So it's just going to be a fall bar. Well, I think that we've had enough fun for today. Thank you for joining me, and I'm going to turn these fans back on. Do you see the beautiful mums I got for a gift? So, I'm Penny Nelson. I'm Mumsy. Thank you for joining me for soap making, and I love you. If you are interested, I also, on Wednesdays, most Wednesdays, I upload a video, Learn to Pray. So it's kind of like learn how to pray just from the beginning, how to have a quiet time, how to do a devotion, how to talk to Jesus. So if you're interested in learning to talk to Jesus or praying or ingesting manna or listening to God, you can join me on Wednesdays and that's it. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for coming to my kitchen today. I love you. Welcome to my life. Welcome to my world.